What is happening, guys? ARCHIEzzle here, and welcome to another video, guys. Today we are at the YouTube Space LA, because if you're not tracking, like what I said, we actually got selected for YouTube Next Up. It's basically a workshop for up-and-coming YouTubers, and we get a $2,500 gift card to buy equipment from B&H, and it should be fun. I just want to show you some B-roll footages and just talk about what I have been experiencing so far. And tonight, if you're not tracking, I'm gonna meet up with JT Suits and film that collab Army versus Navy Q&A. So be on the lookout for that and come join me. Let's go. Fam, what is happening, guys? ARCHIEzzle here, and welcome to another video. Who's excited for JT Suits? Coming soon in a few more moments, all right? But it's not going to be on this video, so you still have time if you want to post a Q&A for the Army versus Navy head-to-head Q&A. All right, I expect a lot of comments and make it interesting for the both of us, okay? And I hope you enjoyed that little sneak peek of what I have been experiencing in the past 2 days because of YouTube Next Up. Once again, I'm really thankful. I learned a lot, met a lot of cool people. It's gonna be on the next vlog. I'm gonna show you who I interacted and worked with, but there's a lot more stuff going on, and then the shoot is actually gonna be on Thursday, 2 days from now. I have really cool stuff lined up, and it should be fun. But like what the title says on this video, today is an Army recruiter vlog slash legalization of marijuana slash missed opportunities in the military, in the Army, because I know a lot of you guys follow my channel because of the Army stuff. And today I feel like venting out. Not gonna lie, I had a few drinks. I just got back from a little gathering after the class. And by the way, if you haven't done so, Unity Clothing, never forget, support the veterans. If you can spare something, just a few, go ahead and go to unityclothing.com and use the promo code ARCHIE at checkout so you can get a 10% discount on the shirts. A big percentage of the proceedings goes to training service dogs, and so veterans who suffer from PTSD gets a service dog, which is really hard to get because they're really expensive and the government doesn't really fund it that well. So if you know someone who's a veteran and suffering from PTSD, it's a pretty good way to give back to those who has served before us. Today, like what I said, missed opportunities. If you don't know it by now, if you follow my live streams before, there's a lot of missed opportunities in the Army that I've experienced. One of them, if you are really paying attention, especially to the live streams, I was supposed to reclass to public affairs, 46 Quebec, 46 Romeo, Armed Forces Network, which is something that I really like. And it's kind of like gearing towards social media now. If you don't know it, I got contacted by someone from the public affairs branch in the US Army to reclass because of my videos. Seeing my videos, I guess, was a way for them to kind of cross that gap to go to social media than just the traditional TV, AFN, whatever. But they see that I can be like a good addition to the team. That's why they sent me a message, reached out to me, maybe turn in a packet to reclass. And knowing the big Army, and you know this channel, we don't post any bullshit. In this channel, man, we're gonna talk about real stuff. Also, if you've been lost in the sauce, I am currently an Army recruiter here in California. I've been at my recruiting station for less than a month, I'd say like 2 weeks, so I'm still the FNG, the fucking new guy. But I enjoy my job, don't get me wrong, but because of that, I can't really reclass to public affairs like what I just said at the beginning. Because to reclass in the Army, you have to be in for a certain amount of time in your duty station before you are even eligible to reclass. And also being an Army recruiter, I was Department of the Army selected, DA selected, meaning I got voluntold. I have really nothing against it. I actually enjoy it so far. It's kind of challenging and different, but that kind of will stop my dreams, or kind of like my interest in going to the public affairs branch, because I did talk to my current chain of command, and they're not really like, I don't want to say supportive, but it's more like, yeah, that's probably going to be a no-go because you just got to this unit. So that's that. So that's a missed opportunity. If I was still at Fort Hood and I didn't get DA selected, I can easily turn in a packet, AIT school to go to public affairs, and bam, I'll be working for the AFN or public affairs branch or wherever they want me to go. So something in line with what I do here on YouTube and something that really interests me the most. But deep down in my heart, I'm still a 68 whiskey medic for life, baby. And also, being an Army recruiter, legalization of marijuana here in California, it has been put out already, Prop 64, but it's not really in full effect because it doesn't happen overnight just like that. But that would basically make my job a lot harder if it's legal. If you don't know it again by now, if you are trying to join the military, you cannot smoke marijuana, Mary Jane, MJ, pot, doobie, whatever you want to call it. You can never do that. So that's kind of like gonna be crazy hard, and I don't really know the details, and I know it's gonna take a lot of months, maybe 2 years before that shit gets into place, gets into the works. But honestly, I don't have any issues with marijuana. I haven't even smoked marijuana ever, so I have really nothing against it. I haven't even tried it before. It's just something that's gonna make my job a lot harder, because to join the military, like what I said, you can't have or you cannot use marijuana. It's just so crazy that this army life is really crazy. You know that, Cadence, the army life is crazy because you don't really know what's gonna happen. Like up until now, we're still testing the waters as an army recruiter. I have like 3 years left, but a year out, I have the opportunity to reclass, see what's open, see the options, and venture on. The family wants to go back to Europe, kind of agreed to that, and I want to be a 68 whiskey again. Who knows what may happen, might deploy, a lot of things that's really unexpected, and you can't really control anything if you're trying to join the military, all right? My question to you guys is, do you guys approve that, the legalization of marijuana here in California? What do you think about it? Oh, in addition, also, if you know someone in the Bay Area, San Francisco area, somewhere in the Bay Area, somewhere in California, if you know someone who wants to join the army, comment down below, send me a message, a private message on my Facebook or Instagram, and just let them know and send it my way, all right? It's legit prospects, all right? Also, really soon, like what I said, JT Suits gonna be on the channel really soon. That's it for today. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Smash that like button if you like this channel, if you like the video, to help our channel grow. Make sure you subscribe so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. That's it for today. ARCHIEzzle out.